All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Droppn'Baums with me, your host, Corey Baumeister. Going to be bringing you another little version of Breach here. I know I had a video a while back playing this deck, but I wanted to bring a couple more matches because I think it is the deck I'm going to be playing for my RCQ. I think it's incredibly powerful, and I think it's criminally underplayed right now. So I wanted to bring y'all a couple more games with a deck that I've just been absolutely loving right now. So we're going to dive right into it. So, Underworld, Breach, Grinding Station. This is a combo deck. We're able to play Breach, Grinding Station, any 0-drop, Mox Amber preferred. You mill yourself by sacking the Mox Amber for 3. You replay Mox Amber with those cards you milled. Add a blue mana if you have an Emery in play, or add a red mana if you have a Ragavan in play. Sacrifice it, get, 20 mana or so, 18 by the time you mill yourself. And then eventually, Thassa's Oracle them out of the game. But, unlike other Underworld Breach decks, Grinding Breach decks, in the past, we're not vulnerable to, Rest in Peace Leyline, Surgical, all that stuff. Those are good cards against us, and they will make things a little bit trickier. But with Ragavan, Ledger Shredder, and Urza Saga, you can just win fair games easily. Easily and, pretty impressively. This deck also has some outrageously explosive starts. Turn 1 Ragavan, already a fine play, but, there's starts where you can go turn 1 Ragavan, Mox, Unholy Heat your opponent's creature, or you can go turn 1 Emery, turn 2 Urza is possible in this deck. A lot of ways to make turn 2 Teferi post-board. Just a lot of really, really powerful draws. And, not that many clunky draws. This is a combo deck that can win on turn 2. It's definitely possible to win on turn 2. Not extremely likely, as you have to do a lot of things, but not impossible. That's a nut draw, don't get me wrong. But turn 3 is even still kind of a nut draw. You can turn 3 win basically through no disruption. If you're on the play, your opponent's just progressing your board. You start with a Grinding Station on 2. Turn 3, if you're able to piece together Underworld Breach and maybe already have an Emery from turn 1 or something, or have an Emery in graveyard, you can win on that turn. But a pretty consistent turn 4 combo deck, as well as just plays a good mid-range strategy. So, excuse me, y'all, I have a little bit of a cough. Hopefully no COVID. But I'm stuck inside anyways because, well, I broke my foot. So I've been sitting around a lot. So, what better way than to go crazy talking to a webcam for, a lot of time during a day. So, other things about this deck, we get to play 4 Unholy Heats in a deck where it's pretty easy to get Delirium. I think I had 7 types at one point. Urza Saga being a land enchantment really boosts it. You can just really, kind of do anything with the deck. Plus, with the sideboard, you have a lot of disruptive elements. If you're going to play this deck moving forward, cut a Mystical Dispute, add a 3rd Teferi. That's what I'm going to be submitting for my RCQ. Depending on when I release this video, it might have already happened, as I don't like to put the same deck next to each other all the time. But this deck's a lot of fun. We're going to play a couple more matches with this deck and give you a little bit more tutorial into Jeskai Breach. Okay, let's play. Let us play. All right. Not an amazing hand. 5 lands a little bit too much, even though Saga is one of the lands. But, that being said, this is still a deck, or still a decent draw. We get to bobble ourselves right away. Try to maybe find something. It's definitely the low ends of the keep if we keep it. And I think I'm gonna, I don't know. This is the low end. 1 less land and I had any other spell, and this hand is just actively good. But we don't have that, but I will bobble myself. Now I can bobble myself actually on my opponent's turn, unless I think I might want an Unholy Heat if I see one. But I don't even think I would automatically keep an Unholy Heat in the dark, because what if I'm up against Living End? So I'm just going to play Arid Mesa, and I'm going to pass. And I am going to bobble here. This plays around if they're a Thoughtseize deck. Spire Bluff Canal, huh? Okay. I guess it just could be Murktide. Good, I want to play against Murktide. I haven't played against it yet. I'm 8-0 with this deck so far, so, I don't want to jinx myself here. But, alright, we'll keep that one. All right, draw that. Now I can't really play this. Okay, that's another good draw. If I want to expressive iteration next turn, now one thing I could do is just like dash a Ragavan. Grinding Station isn't that good right now, and Ragavan is very likely to die. So it's not like it's that great either. But getting Urza's Saga down and just starting to make constructs is kind of what I would like to do. But maybe I want to play something that doesn't matter, like Grinding Station. And then next turn I go make a Saga. Probably make a Saga again, and then play Ragavan as kind of like my turn progression. And I kind of like that. Just taking a slow approach to this. Alright, so you're not a white deck game one, so there's no point in doing that. The higher upside here is to just dash Ragavan and hope they don't have it, but it's also the most vulnerable play, so we're just going to play Grinding Station. Alright, then we'll say go. Oh, okay. Okay, it's Living End. Well, that changes everything. If I if I would have known it was Living End, I would have for sure played a Ragavan. And this line of Saga is bad, so yeah, mistakes were made, but I don't really think there's a way that I can prevent that unless Izzet doesn't play Spirebluff Canal. Let's learn this knowledge together. Normally I'd just kind of check it out, but that would be our big detriment and could easily cost us the game. You know, that minor of a detail of awareness. All right, so we're going to kind of look at just a stock list. Yeah, they have Spirebluff Canal. So I have no way of knowing. Murktide, I think, is more popular. I'm okay with that decision. I'm still going to blame you, chat. Okay. So now the question is, do I want to just dash Ragavan and try to set up? Like, just get a treasure ramping so maybe I can find Breach next turn and win. I think I want to maximize my ways to get Breach, and I think it starts with Ragavan dash here. Get a token. Get a treasure. Not going to play anything off their library, so this is solely a ramp spell right now. Then I'm not going to cast anything, I don't think. No. There is some world where I expressive iteration here. Like if I expressive iteration, find a 0-drop that I can cast. Great. If I don't, it's just 3 looks at a Breach, which is GG next turn if I find it. So yeah, I think against this deck, I'm actually going to do it. So blue, red, iteration, 0-drop. Oh, baby! Baby. All right, so we don't need another Grinding Station, so we'll go like this. We will get this Mox into play. We can add mana for now, but this won't work soon. So instead, we're just going to say go. This matchup gets a lot worse, or a lot better post-board, but game one can be tough. All right, so we might just have 15 power in play next turn. No big deal. Okay, but it's not lethal if I don't take any damage. So we might have 2 turns at this if we don't screw up. Okay, so just adding mana here. Yeah, I bet they do it now just in case I have a crypt. That makes sense. Might need red mana there, friend. Okay. Nothing I can really do except sacking the Mox to try to hit creatures. That could be good. Do I need this Mox right now? No, I don't. So I'm going to actually try that. Emery? I got a Shredder. It's not bad. Except, oh no, we were going to top deck Breach! We were going to top deck Breach. Oh, wait. Well, we were going to search, so we wouldn't have got it. That's fair. Okay. That's a tilt, though. Okay. Let's search. It's either Shadow or Springleaf Drum or Mox. Either way they go into play. I think Springleaf Drum is better here. So, yes, let's untap. Now let's play Shredder. And now if I just take one, I could Expressive Iteration. I'm not going to be able to win this turn, unfortunately. So, let's do that. Take one. Let's not ever fall to 15. Iteration. Here's some connives. No. Don't need these lands. Okay. Okay, there's Breach. Do I win? So I can put... I can't even put Breach into play. So I do not win, but I would win next turn. And I can play Emery this turn. Have a couple blockers. I don't think there's a way I can cast Ragavan and Emery. So, we'll just cast Emery for now. And I don't think there's an actual reason to cast Mox now. We've played our land, so we'll say go. I'll do some chump blocking and try to win the game next turn. Now, it's not foolproof. They can just have a force, and I think we're dead. But at least we got a shot at it. Force of negation is what I mean. Now, is Emery even important? It is for our baubles, so yeah, we'll just chump here. I don't want to lose to a violent outburst here. We might have to top deck another Breach to win the game, and I think that would be our last Breach. Just play a 4-4 or something. Okay. All right, we will play a bauble. Play a Mox. Get a connive here. Top deck the other Breach, I feel good. Oh my god! Oh my god! That is the one of. Jesus, I am so lucky. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Ragavan. And, I mean, I'm going for this. I think we should still have a mountain in here. Yeah, I will. I shouldn't mill myself before I get the mountain. Here's this. That was insane. All right. So here's a mountain. Red. Here's a Breach. Here's a Breach. Dang, they had both answers. What a tilt. What a tilt. Okay, well. Guess I'm dead. Dang. Okay, that was sweet. Wow. At first, I'm like, we are the luckiest people ever. And then just to get spit in my face. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so let's bring in this. Let's bring in these Tormod's Crypts. Let's bring in Spell Pierces. And probably a Disputa. Removal's bad. 2 more cards. Aether Spellbomb and Shadow Sphere are not needed. Okay, looks good to me. Ah, that would have been so cool. Either way, that's going to be some good content right there, let me tell you. Woo! All right, and anybody who is looking to maybe level up their game with this deck, I've been posting a lot in the Patreon, as well as getting a lot of prep with a spicy little innovation on Is It Phoenix I've been playing for SCG Baltimore prep, where I'm more than likely going to be playing that with a sideboard guide coming for that. So if you're interested in that kind of content, check my Patreon below. A great community that I'm starting to cultivate, and I think it's a valuable service. So come on in if something like that interests you. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the game. Okay. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. We are going to just bobble Tormod's Crypt. We're going to save turn 2 for Shredder into Crypt, I think. There's some world where we actually just Crypt right away. Oh, actually, yes. We Crypt right away because of Grief. Yeah. There you go. I didn't play the land first. Oh, no. I could have forced that. Okay, with that being the case, I think I have to start with Urza's Saga now to get the other one. That was a doozy. Damn, that would have been such a good spell pierce. Shit. All right, well, chuck this one. I chucked this one. Okay, I'm on the play, so if I go like this and play land, I have a spell pierce to stop their thing as well. So maybe, okay, so Saga on 1, they go 1 land. Saga on 2, they go 2 land. Saga on 3, get Crypt, they can't do it. Or 1 turn delayed, they get 3 land, but I have a spell pierce available. I'm gonna go for the more upside of maybe even being able to make some constructs here. I could get punished for that too, but I mean, yeah, holy shit. Oh my god. We punted, y'all. Unreal. Honestly, this is the toughest part of the deck. It's just playing it properly. It's a very good deck, but it's very tough to play. So now we'll see if they want to take the Spell Pierce and just try to combo off, or if they break up Ledger Shredder Bobble shenanigans. Both are good options, but dang, Corey. Whoosh. Yeah, they're going to try to kill me, eh? Okay, so now let's go like this. Had to let my opponent know I screwed that up. All right, so here's Ledger Shredder. Here is a Bobble. Grinding Station, I love putting that into the graveyard. That's a fun one. Okay, now let's say go. Bobble here. Guess I could have put, oh no, well, that doesn't really matter. Looks like they don't have another black card. That's not super good unless we get a land. So let's start with Drum. Bobble. Probably going to get rid of this Ragavan unless we don't get a land. Okay, we got the land. So now we can get Tormod's Crypt and have Mystical Dispute available here. Now, if they draw a black card, have third land. I know they have 1 Grief, so if they have Grief, black card, land, Shardless Agent, sure, you get some 3/3s. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this. All right, then we have to say go. right, let's see what they're going to draw. Okay, they're drawing the land. Okay, I am going to go like this. This is going to be awesome. Let's get Tormod's Crypt. Now let's go get blue-white. God, this deck is sick. Let's get red-white. Okay, white, blue, Teferi. Okay. Now they're dead. Okay, that was my first spell. So if I bounce Crypt, I can get a trigger. I like. I don't think I need a Dispute now. It's one of the worst cards in the deck anyways. 2 artifacts. Here's Emery. Well, we're dunking on them now. Big fan of this deck. Oh, they didn't even talk to us. Come on. I'm in love. I'm in love. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a bit of a cold. I don't think I want to make any changes. Looks good to me. Let's just try to not to botch our turn this time. Turn 2 Teferi, anyone? I'm in. Regavan on turn 1 is also just awesome. No grief? Oh, baby. All right, let's go like this. Regavan. No point in casting these now. Yep. Maybe this should have been... maybe I should have played that for blue-red first in case I draw another blue land. That's okay, I think. All right, so first we start by attacking. This is going to be a turn. Steam Vents. Now let's get an Emery into play for 1. It's basically a free Emery. Let's go like this. Emery. Okay, I was like, if I don't hit an artifact, I think I'm going to use this to preserve my treasure. All right, Teferi. Okay, let's hope for no force. If there's no force, cool. They're probably dead. But if there's a force, we're going to probably have to play Emery here. Dang. All right, I think we have to Legend Rule Emery anyways, just to help if they do Living End us. Maybe we hit some more creatures. We're not completely dead. Yeah, then we'll get to mill more cards at least. And yeah, we'll say go. Not amazing. We didn't hit a Tormod's Crypt. We were really kind of needing that Teferi to resolve. We could be dead. Yep. Okay, at least we got a bobble here. And we can, like, value breach, but value breaching is not very good right now. I guess. Yeah, there's no grinding station, huh? Otherwise, we could just win pretty soon. All right. Teferi Bounce Whale is still strong. Okay. Then, what do we need to find? I mean, we need to find a grinding station. God, that's crazy. We had so many outs to be able to find one, but... Okay, here we go. We'll bobble. I think I should bobble myself now. That runs afoul of grief if they end up finding it. But if they grief me, they're going to take breach anyways, so I think this is fine. Bobble myself. Good, I don't want to draw that. Okay, then we'll say go. A little late, Crypt. Okay, but this isn't the fastest clock. We got some time. All right, well, that is game if it works. All right, we're going to start with this. Hopefully it baits out of force. Kind of figured it wouldn't. I have no instant, so... Breach is just gonna get countered. All right, so I guess I start with grinding station. All right, I guess I go for it. Okay. All right, I will play this. All right, this is probably a force, I guess. Okay, yeah, not having any free spell. This actually gets me. If we had like Spell Pierce, if we had literally one Spell Pierce, we could play around this, but I don't think we can. This just destroys. So we're going to have to find another breach. Ah, I should have brought back Bobble as my first draw instead of Mox. Dang it. Yeah, that would have been the play. I would have got a free draw out of it. All right, all right. Got me good. Damn it, there's another breach too. We only have one left in the deck. Yep. I chucked that one. Okay, well, I gotta get Bobble. Tough deck. We made some brutal mistakes here. And not much we could do. Alright, looks like we'll probably have one more look at it. Living End, I think, is a tough matchup. We have a lot of hate for them. Urza Saga is usually faster than them. You know, a lot of good things, but it can still be tough. So if they put this on top, I want to take a peek. All right. Street Wraith. Okay. Well, can we do it again? Can we top deck the last breach in our deck again? That's a good match regardless. Okay. All right, one time. One time. Bang. Okay, that actually keeps us alive. All right, Shredder. Bubble. Chaos Bubble. Not terrible. Shredder. Keeps us alive for 2 turns, to be honest. Yep. This actually is not looking terrible. And we only have 23 cards left in our deck, you know? Like, there's not that many more cards until, you know, we have to draw Breach. They can start just hard casting big stuff. I can't quite double block it yet, but I can chump. And hopefully double spell next turn. And then be able to block and maybe take 2. This would be a sick comeback. Is this a Street Wraith? Honestly, just casting a lethal creature would have been great. Ravenous Trap! Oh, shit. I didn't know that was a card. Okay, well, maybe I can't win now? Because that is our Thoracle. Shit. Well. Alright. Guess we have to win with attacking and blocking now? Alright, let's bobble them. Okay. Damn! Damn it! Oh, shit. Well, I might as well discard it now. Alright, so blue, red, iteration. Iteration to hand. Bobble here. Tilt. I'd like to be able to put like a Urza Saga into play if possible. Okay. Now Ledger Shredder for later seems decent. Mystical Dispute is going to be bad. Ledger Shredder, I mean, that's my out to win, I think. Okay. I could maybe find a spell. Well, it's been a sick match. I'm going to see if there's any 1-mana spells I could find that are valuable. I don't think so. I took out all my burn, which is unfortunate. Okay, so I'm just going to say go. I should have took a peek at what they're going to draw, but whatever. Ravenous Trap, huh? Damn, we would have won too. We would have hit our Breach. Oh. It's a tilter. Okay, now we just got to win with bigger Shredders. Wow, our clock is pathetic compared to yours. Did I really take that much time explaining my lines? I guess I did. How many sagas are left? That's the card we really want. 1, 2. Wow, 2 sagas left. That's great news. That's great news. That's how we win. I should start getting rid of their graveyard value style here pretty soon. I guess they can Living End now. Which is pretty good. Yeah, Living End is really good against me. They only have 1 left in their deck, maybe 2 tops. I don't love seeing a Ravenous Trap, though. I'm not going to lie. I just don't want to see cards like that starting to pop up. That's what makes this deck a lot rougher. You know, especially from a deck like Living End. On the draw. Oh, this hand is just so busted if we can hit a land. I guess, is it that busted? Like, even if we hit a blue source immediately, we're just going land go. Like, this is a turn 3 kill, but we get a lot of those. So, actually, this is a mulligan. Double Breach is already a mulligan. Triple Breach is not much better, I'll tell you that. But I do think I'm going to keep, obviously, get rid of a Breach. Better than going to 5, but yeah, this is a bad hand. Oh, first loss was last round. This might be our second loss, but you know what? I'm still posting the video if we lose, because that first match was sick, and this one could be sick as well. 8-1, even 8-2 if we were to lose. Not bad. We'll live. All right, hoping to draw one of our zeros after this. What the hell are we up against? Could be Rhinos. That could be a bad matchup, actually. Okay. Could be Rhinos, could be nonsense. Rhino, this is like the first time ever I've had a maybe not so great matchup against Rhinos, because I think that deck is complete utter trash. But I think, you know, it has a game plan, and if it executes it well, it can be good. Calibrated Blast. 3 damage. Okay. Forgot about this stupid deck. All right, everything's what, 15? Damn, I wish I would have played my basic now. Well, this is a win. Probably next turn. Maybe Expressive Iteration is still the play, though. Because if I go Breach and then just Underworld, it's not actually GG, I don't think. I need a little bit of help. So let's start with this. Ugh, it's terrible. Definitely need the land and all trash. Okay. Yeah, there's a chance I can still win next turn. If I don't die, of course. Calibrated Blast. Is it 13s or 12s? I think it's 15. Sign of Draco's 12, I guess. That's probably enough, huh? 15. If I didn't take 2, yeah, I still would have been dead. Alright. Well, what the f... We're having fun. We're having fun. Calibrated Blast, eh? Alright, Spell Pierce is good. Calibrated Blast, does that cascade or anything? I don't think so. It just reveals and then deals damage. But Aether Gust would be good. It's such a stupid deck. Just got to protect against that, and it's fine. Now, as far as removal goes, it's all bad. They like play no other cards. Guess Dispute would be good then, or at least playable. And sure, we'll go with an Urza. We'll keep everything else, even though there's some bad cards. Tilt, tilt, tilt. I'm tilting. Alright, I'll keep. Ragavan, Ragavan, Ragavan. Ragavan's probably pretty good against them. Okay, here comes the monkey. And we'll see what that pesky pilfer can do. Okay, that was a great draw. All right, we'll start by attacking, see what's up. Okay. We can definitely play Bobble. We can play 1 mana Emery, and then we don't do anything with our other 2 mana, though. So maybe we still want to Expressive. I guess. We still need to find our card. Our grinding station. Not great, but I guess we can at least play this Saga. Put Emery into our hand. Saga here. I'll play a Bobble as well. I might not crack this one, though. I'm going to try to take 0 damage so I just don't die to a Calibrated Blast. Because 15's the limit, and they can deal you damage here and there. Boseiju, yeah, whatever. All right, I guess I am going to Bobble, because if I draw Grinding Station, I think I still win. Sayana Draco. Okay, those aren't it. And Spell Pierce is now not a magic card. So that was overall not great. How much does this card cost? 10? Not bad. Discounted rate. Okay. Yeah, it's probably Expressive Iteration again. It was the play last time. It would make sense it is again. Just gotta find that card. Emery also tries to find it, but... Alright, there's a blue source at least. Put this to hand. This here. I'm gonna play this one. Now let's play this. It's just been so awkward not being able to get Emery into play. Maybe I've been screwing up. I've had opportunities. Could just play Ragavan. Yeah. There's still a chance I can win next turn. Oh, God, it's weird. Pay 2 life, add a mana. It's weird, but I kind of want to play a Ragavan here. 1 more card in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm gonna. Now we're gonna have a lot of looks at a grinding station. We're gonna be able to draw naturally, and then Emery. So I guess only 5 looks, but that should be enough. This gets the Mox or a drum. All right. Here's this. Let's get the Mox. It's once again kind of awkward, but I think I have to do it now because that mana's floating. But still, we can, I think, hit it? Maybe not. Okay, we did hit it. But I think with how awkward it was... Okay, 4 mana. Okay, no. This is still game. If Ragavan connects. And I don't have to take any damage. Okay. Breach. Grinding station. All right, here's this. Always yield, always yes. Whenever you hear me say those words, we're probably winning. I have a Spell Pierce here, so I'm going to keep that in the yard. I can play around something. Blue. Yeah, now I have a Spell Pierce available as well. Through this nonsense. Okay. This is the boring part. Feel free to fast forward for, you know, about 50 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. I don't blame you. This is the part where you just have to go through the motions. You know. All right, I'm going to do this just to fuel, just in case I need some more cards, but I don't think it's needed. Okay. Speeds it up a little bit since it was in my hand, but really don't need to do anything. Mill your whole deck. Make sure you mill every card, because you can get trapped if they, like, Calibrated Blast your creature or something silly. Bang, bang, bang. All right. A few more times. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. They're just seeing the whole deck here. I wouldn't concede either. I know you're saying, why is opponent doing this? Be like, nah, I would look at the whole deck too. All right. Calibrated Blast is such a nonsense deck. Excuse me. So we'll just keep. I'm still going to keep in all my counter spells, especially Aether Gust is pretty awesome. They got to see how we sideboarded, so there's value in that. But all our, our cards are still awesome. We are a faster combo deck than them. We just never want to get to like 17 life even. I'm going to try to take like one. One fetch land, put a land into play tap, something like that. Because then you just get an extra turn. You just get an extra turn against this deck. This deck used to do well because people had no idea what was going on. We don't take a lot of damage with this. It's a little slow, but I'm going to keep. Aether Gust is a good counterspell, essentially, against them. Let's try it. Oh, baby! Okay, no matter what, we're going to do this. No matter what, we're going to Ragavan. I'm going to drop some baubles. And I'm going to crack them both, probably. Let's take a look now at what they're going to draw first. There's their Calibrated Blast, so that's a good one to know about. Yep. Now let's see what else they're going to do. Try to look at another card. God, that was just the best draw possible. All right, well, we're not going to know now, but I'm still going to take a peek. That's going to get shuffled away. Probably great for them. Okay. Let's attack. None of their cards are good to get off Ragavan, to be fair. It's just a 2-mana ramp. It's just a Fable the Mirror Breaker token, which is still a messed up magic card. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to counter this next one. So I am going to Canal and try to cast an Iteration. Wow, okay. Those are bad. But Pierce is not terrible. And we'll put one Breach back, one Breach gone. And we'll say go. Yeah, now I'll counter if they just play it without Beseiju. Why not? All right, so we know they do not have Arrogant Worm. We know they have Calibrated Blast. Desert. 1 damage to attacking creature only at end of combat. Okay, I guess that's a little better, but damn! Guess I get to connect first. That was a terrible draw. Still worth it, especially on their Calibrated Blast turn. Go, Ragavan, go! You want to do it? Desert. Blue, red, expressive iteration. All right, there's a shredder. Get rid of this. Put a mountain here. Go like this. Red, blue, shredder. And we'll say go. Hopefully we get value off this Spell Pierce. And now we're just in the grinding station waiting room, and then the game's over. Love that they're waiting. Might get to trigger Shredder easily. Easier, I should say. Alright, I will play Bobble. Just gonna attack. Not gonna die next turn. But I can't really do anything. Like, I don't want to cast an Oracle. That's actively bad. Alright, I think my island is gone as well. No, it's not. So we'll go like this. Then we'll say go. Hopefully we get to pierce something. Alright, pierce it. Trigger. Almost assuredly getting rid of Oracle. Yep. I'm going to look on myself. Do I need a Mox? I don't. No white cards in the deck. Alright, well. We're a third the way through the deck and still no sign of our grinding station. That's okay, we're not dead yet. But, like, they have the tools, you know. And if they flashback it, I really don't want to gust it. Deciding if they want to do it now or not. Calibrated Blast is such a joke, though. Such a joke of a deck. Even the people that play Calibrated Blast, like, I think they know they're memeing from the beginning. It's like the Grease Fang of Pioneer if the Grease Fang of Pioneer was also a bad deck. You know, it's got that really high ceiling, but the ceiling, like, doesn't even win you the game. You know, it's almost, God, it's almost identical. Calibrated Blast and Grease Fang both deal like 13 or 15, but not always, you know? But, all shade aside, I think Grease Fang is a good deck. I would never play it because I hate the inconsistency, but I think it is a strategy. All right. Are they going to try to do it now? Not a bad use. If they, I was going to say, if they flashback, I might actually do something about, or not do anything about that. I feel like the way I lose this game is I gust this, they put it on top, they play land 6 and double calibrated blast me. So I kind of want to let this one resolve. Okay. 3 damage. Okay, let's never take 1 damage. Okay. Where does that calibrated blast go now? Okay. So they're at the bottom. That's good. I do not want to ever take 1. So let's start with an iteration. Unless I'm going to win the game. I can dash Regavan. I get in for 5 or so, and then I can just kill them next turn, essentially. Or I could take Mox and try to win the game now, but I think that's more dangerous. So I'm going to put this to my hand. Here, put this. Going to dash Regavan. I think I have to get rid of well, yeah, let's get rid of a Regavan. I do want to deal 5 and then maybe deal 6 next turn and win the game. We're just doing our best Murktide impression here this game. Okay, now I can't play anything. I'll go like this and say go. Now let's do that again next turn and win the game. Just combat damage, you know? I love this deck, y'all. I am a huge fan. It's so fun to play. I'm having the greatest time. I'm excited for my RCQ. I'm building this deck immediately after I get done with a couple videos today. And I might even go to F&M. I almost never go to F&M, but damn. And I get to play with my treasure. That's the golden, gleaming, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe. Because I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright, opponent deciding if they can do anything. Not talking to me. Okay, I have to cast 2 spells, so I might as well start with a Shredder. Shredder. Regavan. Dash. Which one's which? This is the big one. This is the one I need to pump. Breach. All right. Can get rid of this. Play a Saga. Here comes lethal. Here comes lethal. Right down lethal lane. And I have 3 counter spells available. Probably only 2, but still, I think it'll be fine. Alright, so I need to counter this, but in which way? That's the 4th calibrated blast. Okay. Gust it. Okay, not bad. Well, we 4-1'd this league, and then I 5-0'd with the league before, so the only loss, you witnessed it, it was round 1 against Living End, and it was close. And they had a hidden tech that's not being played right now, Ravenous Trap, otherwise we would have won. So I feel great about that loss. You know, if stuff like that picks up, you know, and if this deck does pick up to tier 1, this is one of those decks, like I'm talking about the resiliency to cards like Rest in Peace, Leyline, that kind of stuff. And that is true, but the you know, the problem with Ravenous Trap type effects, or honestly, Rest in Peace as well, it's if Thassa's Oracle is in your graveyard, then it can be a problem. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Join the Patreon if you want to up your game a little bit. I'm talking about this deck in detail. It might be my sideboard guide this time, but don't quote me on that for this month, for the month of August. But almost assuredly is my sideboard guide for September, though, because I'm playing SCG Columbus, and I'm almost assuredly playing this deck in at least one of those events. And Columbus is like the beginning of September, so you're gonna get content for this in the Patreon, almost assuredly. So yeah, actually, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, modern content is gonna be good for this month after SCG Baltimore for me, so in 2.5 weeks, whenever that event is. Then it's all modern, and it's gonna be all this deck for a long time, unless something takes me off it, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, if you want content like this, or content for my spicy Is It mid-range deck I have for Pioneer, feel free to jump in the Patreon. I'm not giving that deck away on a YouTube video. That's only for my patrons at the family tier or higher, because I think that deck is kind of broken. So I'm going to keep that under wraps, except to the patrons. I'm an open book to the patron, but I conceal some information every once in a while. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please like, comment, and hit that bell to be notified for more videos. And of course, share this video for some bonus points from me. So appreciate you. See you in the next video.